Hello there. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on Zielonka. Um, this is going to be, looks like episode 19. Last episode, we were in August, and we found a collectible right at the beginning of the episode, and then we built our small mushroom greenhouse. So we got a lot of mushrooms. Um, we'll go check on the status of that momentarily. We got a water tanker, so we can keep that stocked up with some water. We moved into September. We hoed and fertilized our canola field, and we did some contracts. And then in between then and now, I did the large sowing contract in field 54 that I had seen. It was sowing wheat. I did lease the equipment because it uses a large seeder, which I still actually have to collect the contract. So we can go over to the store real quick and I'll show you that. I bought 2 pallets of seeds for it, which is 2,100 liters. We have 151 liters left over, I think it was. So that's off at the yard now. I dropped that off. It was over $14,000 lease or contract, and then after the lease of the equipment, it was 13,706. So minus the cost of the seeds. And then I did a weeding contract in field 57, which I think is right by the farm. So yeah, let's get out of the pig pen here, and we'll go run over to the store real quick. I'll show you this. So this is the leased equipment, the Amazon Citon 15001C. It's very big. Yeah, those arms spread, and then came with a John Deere 8R340. So that's that, and we will go into our contracts here, and I will collect that. There's that one. And the weeding contract, yeah, it was right next to our newer field. So those are done, puts us at just over $50,000. So I think today, in this episode, at some point, we're going to probably move on to October. But let's just make sure we have everything all set up for what we want to do. So let's go in here real quick. This is all our mushrooms. So we're not quite close to a pallet yet. They do take a while, I think. When did we build it? So we built it in August. It's already been a month. So let's jump in this real quick. We'll do our feeding thing for the chickens. I want to back up to this real quick. Come on, come on. Is it not in the trigger? Is it full? I'm very confused about what's happening right now. I guess it's full. Alright, well now it sounds like it's automatically going, so I'm gonna hook that back up for now. We'll just go. Alright, yeah, we're at 2,000. So that's gonna keep, sounds like it's gonna keep auto-filling for now. So that's doing well. The grain mill for our canola. We're still only at the one pallet and 64 liters going inside. And yeah, one of these is our 151. Is that our? Yeah, the 151 it looks like is our leftovers from the contract. So I already took a look at available contracts. I don't like any of them. So let's just take a look at prices of stuff. Make sure we're not going to miss anything. Yeah, that stuff's all December, probably December or November actually. But let's. I wonder how much of the canola I can actually sell and still maintain enough in the mill to go for the year. I don't know. The sorghum I'll probably sell a good chunk of. When are the mushrooms? January for oyster. And the enoki are also January, it looks like. That's good. And canola oil is November. So we're not quite there yet, but November is going to be oil and eggs. So not that we have a lot of it, but it's fine. I really do want to look at trying to do the chickens for a bigger enclosure, but I'll just, I don't know if I've showed this before. You know, all these are small, so I think this can be made bigger, but you don't have a big food capacity, I believe. I've never actually used that one. You know, that's 20, 20, 20, and none of these have like custom, other than this, you know, it's just an enclosure with a trough there. That's 20, that's 20. So this is the one to go for. It's 360. So I mean, we probably could put it over here somewhere. You know, maybe we'd probably have to take that tree down or something. But it would probably fit on this yard. I think the fence will adjust to the hill. And that holds 9,000 liters of grain for feed. I mean, 360 chickens, they pump out eggs. We don't have to fill it with chickens either. We can get just some to start with and then, you know, let them reproduce or just build it up over time. Just buy a couple when we have the money. But I believe next month we are going to have our soybean harvest. And I still want to do the soy production. But I think we're still a little bit away from that. But I think soybeans are still good money. So we may still just keep doing them. I may increase or switch one of them to sorghum. I don't know. I mean, that's only 937 peak. This is 2,000 something, but I think the yield is quite a bit lower, probably per acre. It's tough decisions. So maybe we'll just keep doing that for now. And I do have to figure out, I really want to try to do the chickens, but I don't think we can pull that off yet. I still have a $110,000 loan that we're trying to repay, which I'm just going to do that now, actually. Get rid of some of that down to 90. I could go further, but I kind of want to keep a little bit of money in case anything comes up and I got to replace a piece of equipment or I don't know. I don't know what would come up, to be honest with you. I just like to keep some money available. I think we should move on and do our harvest. Yeah. Let's check the sales real quick. I don't think anything new has popped up that's useful for us anyways. Yeah. All right. let's go into October. And we should be harvesting our soybeans. Alright, second pallet of eggs has spawned. Full on food. How are mushrooms doing? Still good on water. We're almost at a pallet of enoki. And still good on water there. It doesn't use a lot. It really doesn't. I mean, this capacity is 2,000. And, I mean, this is only down at 1676. And I think that was full when I kind of set it up as a, you know, to keep refilling it. So, let's go look at our field here. Yeah, we're good to go there. We'll just check the map for the other one. Put that back there. Yeah, we are ready to harvest. Let's just check this real quick. Yeah. Fertilize plus 87%. What are we missing out on? Is it because of low? I bet we're going to have to lime this next year. Or after this harvest at least. So that's ready to go. So this should be pretty good. Pretty good. Let's get into the Massey-Ferguson. And do we do the far field first? Yeah, let's go do that one first. I wonder if I will need the trailer. I don't know if I'll fill it up. Yeah. Let's cut through the store so we stay out of traffic. Yeah, a lot of mods keep dropping. I don't think I've found anything else I want to maybe add into this particular thing, but some newer stuff came out that I think I can use. Possibly. I haven't really added it yet, but my Lipinky small and old equipment series. Yeah, they keep coming out with stuff. So, and there's a new map that I think was a popular one in FS22. So yeah, it's you know, a lot of stuff keeps coming out, and I mean, there's a lot waiting to be processed as well. It looks like maybe there'll be some cool stuff that we can use in here as well. Not that I'm really worried about any sort of challenge in this. It's more of, you know, maybe more cost-effective equipment or something. And I mean, a lot of that happens to be some of the older antique and smaller stuff, but I mean, I'm kind of hoping I can just get moving into some you know, better stuff in general and not have to worry about that in this series. But we gotta pay back that loan that we used on that tractor. I think the next major equipment purchase is probably going to have to be a newer combine or a bigger combine. You know, the 6-meter working with is, it's okay, but it could be better. But the real holdback on this combine is the 8,000 liter tank capacity. So it would be nice to have more capacity. But anyways, we're going to move into a time lapse here for this and the other soybean field probably. And yeah, I will be back with you when we have finished. Alright, that is that. All done here. First field only filled us just over 50%, a little over 4,000 liters. And this one got us, what, 8,817? It's about right. It's not a very big field over on the other side, so we'll take a look at our grand total in a minute. We'll go park back up real quick. Don't think we have any real field prep we have to do right now. So we've got, yeah, 13,454 liters. That would be, I hate when it's zoomed in so much. What do I want? Soybeans. I think this will do the math for me in that other screen, but it's like 28,000 something dollars, and it'll probably be a little bit higher than that, value-wise. So yeah, it's not terrible. All right, I guess we will look at some contracts. Those aren't that great. That's not that great. We don't have a corn header. Yeah, I'm not going to lease equipment for small ones. That massive one's one thing, but none of those are close. No, no. I don't like any of them. I don't want to just jump through either. That's what's killing me here. Yeah, but we've only gone an hour through the day. I don't think we've really gotten much else produced. So let me... let's see. What do we have to do? October. I mean, if we wanted to plant some barley, we could. Barley or wheat, we could still plant if we really wanted to rush clearing one of the fields and planting it. But I don't know if it's really worth it. I'm going to take a real quick look at something, and then I will be back. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know if I found what I was looking for. I'd sped time up a little bit, moved through the day, just a bit. We did get our first pallet of enoki to spawn in that time, so that's working on the next one. Oyster mushrooms are about half done for a pallet. And no really good contracts popped up that I really want to go do. Take a quick look again. Yeah, nothing great. I think this may have just popped up. Nah. Maybe we'll go do this. These are quick and easy. It's, what, 8 trees? At some point I'll have a lumber mill to do that stuff with. Let's go do that real quick. I gotta go run through the woods to it. Let's start there, because that'll put us right in the middle, at the edge of the circle. My annoying chain. I don't like this chainsaw. Alright, let's find some dead trees then. Make sure it's marked. Yeah, so I was kind of looking at some of the other stuff I want to do. I do want to try to do the soybean factory thing with the soy smoothies and the tofu and the soy patties or whatever they are. The soy patties need a little bit more. You need barley and flour and sunflower oil. So sunflower oil is going to be complicated because not only do we have to grow sunflowers, which isn't the problem, it's the harvesting them. So we need a combine with a sunflower header or combo corn sunflower header. Obviously a combo one would probably be ideal because then if we wanted to do corn or wanted to do corn harvesting contracts, then we could do it. The barley shouldn't be too big an issue. We could just grow barley. We probably need more fields or bigger fields or something. But yeah, so we need barley, and obviously we can do soybeans. We've been doing that. And we would need a grain mill to make flour. And some of these modded productions or production mods are kind of unrealistic with the production speed, which is a little frustrating because they go so fast that you really got to have a lot of stuff to either keep them fed or you can only run them for a short period of time. So there was the fruit greenhouse I had mentioned, I think, in a previous episode. And I experimented with it. I don't remember if I mentioned it as far as having experimented with it, but that was all of it. I did experiment with it, and yeah, it needs an incredible amount of stuff to keep it supplied. It goes through it very quickly, and it's very expensive. Buying seeds is expensive, and getting them in bags or anything or pallets to feed it is just insane. I set up a buying station and was doing trailer loads of it, and it's a save game where I have a ton of money, so it's not a big deal, and I already have a huge amount of income on it, so I can experiment with stuff on that, and it doesn't even break the bank. And it's just the amount of work you have to do is insane to keep it fed. I think a day, 1 month, and there's stuff that's run out, and you got to refill it. And the amount of stuff it produces is insane for one greenhouse. Like it was just filling the productions that were associated with it. Grapes going into the grape production for raisins and grape juice was insane. Olives going to the oil mill, and green beans, spinach, and peas to the canning factory. It was just insane. And, all that stuff filled up, so it was at the point where, I basically shut it down. And, turn those lights off. I shut it down and, would only start it back up when I kind of wanted to refill the other productions when they needed it. So it was a little bit crazy. Yeah, so we're gonna have to deal with those. I don't know if I should do a regular cereal crop. Or just kind of keep going with what... I think we can keep going with what we're doing. I do need to buy another field. Something like that would be great because it has a crop in it we can harvest. Wish there wasn't weeds in that. Not that we could buy it right now anyways, but... oh boy. Yeah, let's take one last look at some contracts, see if there's anything good that's... I don't think anything would have popped up, but... green beans. I really just don't want to drive all the way to those, to be honest with you. I probably should do them, but maybe I'll do them between episodes. If we don't, now they'll probably disappear because we're probably going to move on. Should we move on to November is the big question of the day. Let's just check on these things real quick just to make sure they're good. I'm probably going to have to top that up soon, but I kind of want to let it go and see how long it takes to go down. And that's still good on water, so... and then November we'll be selling our eggs and stuff, probably. Was it eggs and oil? Because I think the mushrooms were January. And honey, we're not even close yet. So let's move on to November. And here we are. Not a lot more eggs, unfortunately. I'm sure it's exactly the same as last year. I'm kind of wondering if we should wait on the eggs through the day, but yeah, we're still not quite. I wonder if we'll have 2 enoki before we get the oyster mushrooms. How's the oil mill? 97. I wonder if that'll do a second one before the end of the month. Canola, we could sell some canola, but I don't know how much. Sorghum, if we wanted to sell it, would be December or January, it looks like. That's June. Canola oil. 34.25. The train is higher, but the train is still bugged, I think. Enoki, January. Yeah, so if we do the soy stuff, I mean, look at that. And that's just soybeans and water to make that. And tofu is also soybeans and water, and they're at... I think they're at kind of different times, so you can kind of get a little extra money at slightly different times. What's the other one? Soy smoothie, tofu, and soybean patties. Yeah, that's kind of similar to tofu. Yeah, these need a lot more stuff to them. But I mean, it's a pretty good price. Let's see. How are the eggs? 25, 21. 25.72. I might just take those right to the bakery now. And then we'll see if we have any more before the end of the month, before we move on to December, whenever that happens to be. And we'll worry about, you know, maybe it probably won't be a lot, but at least whatever we have is sold for the better price. I don't know. Or they can just produce and stay till next year. Alright, I'm just going to double fork this because stacking is sketch. That's quite the angle there. People have omelets. Alright, so we're going to the bakery. Where on earth is the bakery? Oh, I think we've been there before. Which is the supermarket? That's the supermarket, so I think we did the bakery last time. I don't remember. Are we taking the back road here? I think that's what we're going to do. One day I'll have some sort of flatbed trailer to do this with. But yeah, we'll see you at the bakery or wherever it was we're going. Bakery? Sure. Yeah, I'll see you there. Alright, here we are. At the bakery sell points. I guess I don't think we have sold here before. I mean, it's not a lot, but for a pallet and a little bit of eggs. We get a little squirrely on the driving here. Alright, back to the farm. Coming in a little hot there. Our water tanker. Still doing very good. Don't have to worry about that. Yeah, even if we're going to do the honey, I think that was, I think that's like March. Let's check this thing. What does this stupid thing say? Yeah, canola oil. Yeah, it's still going up. I think we'll wait till the end of the day or move through some. I don't know. That's still not going to be good. I really don't know how much I should hang on to. When did we build the oil mill? Okay. It was July? I think July we did that. So it's been, what are we in now? November, so July. 4 months. 4 months and we've gone through a little over 3,000 liters. So I think I will have to save some canola to keep that going until next year. So let's take some of it and sell it, I think. I hate going in and out of the menu so much when I'm recording, but 12.92. I'm wondering if I should speed up time a bit and see what happens. Maybe. Alright, I don't want to burn through the whole day. It is still going up. It's at 13.11 now. So I'm going to load up a little bit of canola. I will hold some back. I wish you could be way more precise on doing this. and do like a selected amount. So I think I want to retain maybe like 4,000 liters. So let's take about 8,000. That's more than I wanted. How much is left in there? 35? No, that's too much. Let me dump a little bit back in. Yeah, it's close enough. If the production runs out for it, you know, a little bit, it's probably fine. So we'll take this over. So far, it's the grain mill. It's the best price. 13.12 right now. We're getting passed by traffic. I don't want to just waste the day, but we kind of got to get as much as we can. I kind of want to grab another piece of land, but I don't know if maybe we should wait until closer to a harvest time. Yeah, I don't know. Take a look and see what maybe changed. See how much we get for this. It's pretty good. It's over 10,000. It's pretty good. I'm sure it would still be going up, but I'm not super worried about it. What did we just sell it at anyways? 13.13. Yeah, I can't sit here and try and just game it all and get it all perfect. So we still waited. You know, I moved through some of the day, it's fine. So let's go back and we will check what else we can possibly sell. I'm not overly worried about moving the canola to fill the production right now either, because I kind of want to let it go with what it started with as long as possible to see how long it goes. What else was in here? Sorghum, that's January, I think. So I'm not quite worried about that right now. Look, more eggs popped up. Yeah, so we still have some canola left. That's next month. Eggs, you know, those popped up again, but is it worth that trip right now? January. Yeah, I still gotta wait for that to go up. Definitely not those. Yeah, and I think the mushrooms are gonna have to be a wait. But let's look at what this was. 34.25. Yeah, I'm not doing the train just because it's bugged still. 34.87 is good though. The farmer's market. So I think we're gonna have to do the oil today. But let's see how good we're doing. I did fast forward, so let's see if it's well, we're very close to one coming out now. 990. Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick fast forward and pop back in when we're either when another pallet is spawned or ready to spawn, or the price is very good. Okay, so another one did not spawn, but it is ready. The farmer's market's a very good price. Let me see what this other thing says, because it just, I don't get it sometimes. So that's saying 36.25 right now. That's bugged though, so 35.71 in December, but who's going to 35.71 is the question. Because that's a pretty big deal. I want to make sure I'm not missing any good contracts here that are close by anyways. Okay. Another deadwood, that's a pretty good one. Not that it's a lot of money, but they're quick. 35.33. Alright, well let's at least get, I don't think we'll get a third. We're definitely not going to get a third pallet, I'm sure. I have to squeeze in here. Oh my god. Come on. Come on, buddy. You can do it. There we go. Alright. We have our oil. Now we just gotta wait and see what happens. Alright, I'm gonna do some fast forwarding again. And I'll be back with you. Alright, well, as you can see, it's dark now. It is now 35.65 at the farmer's market, and I don't want to move forward into December quite yet. So that's what it is right now. So we're going to go over to the farmer's market, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to sell it that. It's pretty good. And like I said before, I hate doing the gaming of it, but when it's that much, I don't know. Kind of might as well try and get the very best for our 2,000 liters. Maybe it won't be the very best, but it's pretty darn good. So it's gonna be. It's probably that trigger, but I don't know. Yeah, it must be that back there then. Let's do this one. Yep. 35.66 each. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, we'll see you back at the farm. Alright, I mean, that's pretty much what we're going to get there. What do we have now that I fast forward? How much is in there now? Ooh, burning through a lot of canola too. I hope I held enough back. What's our egg situation? 55 pieces. Yeah, so I think we'll have at least one pallet of each of those, maybe two Enokis and an oyster to sell when those are ready to sell. Eggs have started to come back down, so I think I'm just going to be all set with that, and we'll wait on those. So we are, what was in December? Well, it says the oil, but we just did that, so I'm not worried about that. Canola also, but we just did that as well, so. Any contracts? They're probably all going to be ending. Yeah, these are all going to end at the end of the day. Hmm. I don't know. Nighttime cultivating? How about that? We'll slow the time down to 1. Where'd I put the Valtra? It's over here. Let's get the power chain on and we'll go do a stupid contract. And that'll probably end up being the last thing we do for this episode. But we did get, we did make some money. So we paid back down our debt a little bit. I wish it was more exciting. But, yeah, I don't feel like getting us super in debt so early. I might have to. If we don't progress quick enough, I might have to just spend a buttload of loaned money. But we'll get this done, and I'll see you on the other side.
Hands in dirt, under sun's blaze, sweat and toil, relentless days, crops to sow, ferocity bold, life in fields, stories unfold. Plant the seeds, watch them grow, through the storms, power show, rough hands, iron will.
All right, we are finishing this up in the moonlight. Yeah, there it is. Let's make a bunch of tire tracks in the field and stop here real quick, and we will collect our $4,000. And I think that's going to be it. And we're at 55,000. That's enough to probably buy a small field, so I think next episode we might be buying a new field. Let's take a quick look. That other one next to the one we just bought looked promising, I think. I forgot how much it was, though. But that was, what was in there? Barley? So that'd be easy to deal with. A little bit of barley. Yeah. Let's take a quick look at that. this guy up. Do one of my weird things here where I do this silly stuff. Yeah, so let's take a look at that real quick. Land. 48. Yeah, I mean, it's nice and convenient. These are probably too much. Yeah, those are in the 80s. That's really way down there. But that would be convenient. Let's go take a look at that real quick. Oh boy. Doesn't help when I'm in the zoom thing. Oh yeah, look at that. We are 100% fertilized, 92% yield bonus. That's pretty good. We might be buying that from Walter. But we will decide that next episode for sure, because I might look around at some others, see what's up. Let's get back over here. See if I can get on the weight. Well, it's kind of not legit. Ooh, get the moon in there. Yeah, that stupid tire's in the way, but maybe that. Should I look at the moon? Should I look at the camera? We'll look at the camera. Alright, anyways, I'm being ridiculous again. Yeah, thanks for watching. Do the things, the like, subscribe, whatever. Leave a nice comment. If you're going to be mean, at least be funny about it. And I will see you next time in Zielonka. And don't forget to check out my La Pinky series as well. So, that's that. See you next time.